The only way you're ever going to win when it comes to wrestling with your own mind, when it comes to making the right decisions, when there's a strong temptation to make the wrong decision, the only possible scenario where you win in those scenarios is if you start to win in those scenarios. There is no hack. There is no secret. The blueprint is this. There's the thing you want to do that's probably the wrong thing. And there's the thing you need to do that's most likely the right thing. And you just do that shit even though you don't fucking feel like it. That's the whole game. That is the entire game. Everyone that works out on a daily basis, at one point in their life, did not work out on a daily basis. And when they first started to work out on a daily basis, they didn't like it. They were uncomfortable in the gym. They were socially awkward and weird and freaked out by people looking at them in the gym. They were uncomfortable. They were sweating before they even got their heart rate up, just because they're like, new environment, I'm freaking out. And then over time, it becomes more natural. And then over time, it becomes more natural. And then over time, it becomes more natural. Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe year one, there's days they don't want to go. And there's days they do want to go. Regardless, they go. Year two, there's less of those days where they don't want to go. And then year 3, 4, and 5, the idea, the possibility, the hypothetical scenario of not going to the gym has not entered their mind once. It just doesn't happen anymore. It's so far away from reality that it's not even a possibility that they would sit there and think, do I really want to go? I'm not really feeling this shit today. I don't know, man. It will not happen because they've done it so many times. It feels so much better to work out than not to work out. The pros are vast and the cons are non-existent, so they work out on a daily basis. And people go, well, yeah, but that's Jerry. That's freaking Jerry, dude. Jerry's a workout nut. Jerry's one of those fit guys. He's one of those fitness freaks. Hey, did he come out of the womb like that? Did he come out of the womb tracking his macros? Was Jerry learning about carbs, fats, and proteins when he was 8 years old? Probably not. At one point, none of this shit was on Jerry's radar. And then it was. And then he had daily implementation, even though it was uncomfortable. And we're about to go through the entire fucking hypothetical scenario over again. I hope you get what I'm saying. The reason it's so difficult to do what's difficult for you is because you have not done it enough times. And your mind is more hardwired to do that incorrect thing than it is to do that correct thing. The only fucking way on planet Earth to fix that is to do that correct thing slowly but surely, alter your wiring, unplug this shit and plug this shit in over weeks, months, and years. And this is the best part. Eventually, it's effortless. It's effortless. Imagine that. Imagine the thing you struggle with the most in this life. It might be hating yourself. Your internal dialogue might just be toxic, venomous poison from the deepest, darkest pits of hell. That might be your internal dialogue. The most venomous, negative, murky waters, just evil shit you have ever heard in your fucking life, and it's going on between your fucking ears. Imagine a scenario where that's not even possible because you're so far away from it. You haven't allowed that. You've put systems into place. You've done things on a daily basis to counteract that for so many weeks, months, and years that you can barely remember. You can barely remember that shit. Because it's been so long. You're like, was that really my issue? Holy shit. It's fucking crazy. I got like the opposite scenario going on right now. It's like angels singing in my ears on a daily basis. All I see are opportunities. I have optimistic lenses over my eyes. All I see are opportunities. All I see are possible victories. All I see are ways to make this life better and better and better. And yet that same motherfucker at one point had Satan in their fucking ear. Imagine your worst habits, your worst parts about you, the things that you struggle with the very most. What would your life look like if you could barely remember that shit? Focus on that feeling. You can see I'm quite amped up, energetic, and animated today. I want you to breathe in that feeling. I want you to breathe in that reality. That the thing you struggle with the most is a non-fucking issue. That's what I want you to breathe in. That's what I want you to act on. You need a system in place to follow daily until that is your reality. And then we work on the next thing. Personal development is one of the most beautiful things you can pursue in your fucking life. Because the whole point is your life is better. And better is always better. I hope that helped. And I'll see you in the next one.